CVM Television in association with Berger Paints.
Berger Paints, all the colors of you.
Now presents highlights of Netball Jamaica's Elite League.
Just before the start of the game, the players were introduced to Berger Paints representatives, CEO Mustafa Toura and marketing manager Trevor Lloyd, along with Marva Bernard, president of Netball Jamaica. St. Catherine Racers, who registered an easy win in Game 1 of the best-of-3 series, were expected to silence the Hummingbirds once again and win the championship. They showed early signs of doing just that by dominating the first quarter 11-6. This led the spectators to believe they were in for another one-sided contest. The Hummingbirds, however, were not prepared to let the Racers have their own way and fought back strongly in the second quarter. They outscored the Racers 13-7, which enabled them to go into the halftime break with a 24-18 advantage. The high-flying Hummingbirds continued their dominance over the next 15 minutes and were able to stay in front 34-28. The Racers tried desperately to get back into the game in the last quarter, but the Hummingbirds did not allow them to. Led by national representative Tristina Harwood, 36 goals from 43 attempts, and former national captain Elaine Davis, 18 from 23, the Hummingbirds cruised home 54-38 to level the series. Anna K. Griffiths, with 10 goals from 14 attempts, led the scoring for the Racers. Teamwork, according to Tristina Harwood, was a key to the success of the Hummingbirds.
Yes, it was a bit different. I mean, last week we were a bit rushy. I don't know, maybe some of the players were nervous. But this week we were calm and we said that patience is going to win this game, and we relaxed and made good passes to the shooters and it delivered.
Captain of the St. Catherine Racers, Nadia Hansen, was still trying to figure out what went wrong after such a very good first quarter.
In the second quarter, we got complacent. Our goalkeeper, Elaine started moving, and that's where she lost her ground. But congrats to Hummingbird. I think they did extremely well, and we just have to regroup and come next week.
Berger Paints CEO Mustafa Toura, who was attending his first game, says he was impressed with the performances.
The first time I came to Jamaica, the first billboard I saw was Sunshine Girls Jamaica. Yeah. So now to see these girls playing was an amazing experience. It was an amazing game. There was some dull moments, but it was a lot of energy, and I'm looking forward to the last game.
The third and deciding game will be played on May 25. The game was competitive and of a very high standard, and it was the Hummingbirds who held a very slim advantage for the first three quarters. The final 15 minutes, however, was where they registered their biggest margin of the game, a 7-goal lead, before going on to be crowned champions 49-42. The Hummingbirds led 11-10 at the end of the first quarter and were able to maintain that 1-goal advantage 23-22 at the halftime break. The Christopher Campbell coach Hummingbirds increased their lead by 2 goals at the end of the third quarter, 36-34. And with Elaine Davis scoring 27 goals from 33 attempts and Tristina Harwood 22 from 33, the Birds went on to make their coach proud.
Elaine is a great leader. She motivates, and she gives great on-court leadership. I think Elaine's style and leadership is required for the national program. I think she needs to get a position as the manager or something, but that style is what the players need. She is really an awesome player, and she's so good to work with. I really enjoy working with her. She is great.
It turned out to be a very disappointing evening for the St. Catherine Racers, who had easily won Game 1 in the best-of-3 finals by as many as 20 goals, 51-30. Their game fell apart in all departments, as it did in Game 2, where they were beaten 54-38. All this was happening despite Sabrina Spence scoring 25 goals from 34 attempts and Anna K. Griffiths 17 from 18. Skipper Nadia Hansen had difficulty finding words to explain the loss.
Tonight was just not our night, not our season. Congrats to Hummingbird. I think they really played well. They took care of the ball. My team, we just made some crucial turnover at some, very crucial time. It's just not our season.
While acknowledging the contribution made by the league to the sport's overall development, Technical Director of Netball Jamaica, Jill McIntosh, believes the season should have been longer.
One of the big changes I would like to see is 2 rounds where each team plays each other team twice before they have the final series. I think this year it was put together rather quickly and it was a good competition, but it needs to be a bit longer.
No, we will want to continue to this program. It gives us a lot of way to reach the community. And netball being such a popular game out here, I think we want to continue our support to this game. It's very important for us that we develop the players that we have and become the top team in netball.
The inaugural Elite League was sponsored by Berger Paints, and marketing manager Trevor Lloyd was quite happy with what had unfolded.
What we've seen today demonstrates what a semi-pro league should look like. Should be competitive. People should want to win and come out and show the type of character that we've seen.
So congratulations once again to the Kingston Hummingbirds, who took home the trophy and $132,000. In this our final program for the 2014 Berger Elite Netball League season, we get the views of a number of persons regarding the inaugural competition, which was won by the Kingston Hummingbirds. Netball Jamaica President Marva Bernard believes that despite a few errors, this season was nevertheless a good one.
From the beginning of the season to the end, it was very successful. That's what we wanted for our elite players. We wanted them to play 1 hour of netball, not 3 quarters, but 4 solid quarters, and we achieved that. We know that the product requires a lot of work to make it bigger and better next year. But the first thing we're happy for is that our sponsors being very pleased, the spectators were pleased.
There were also contrasting views as to the length of the season.
One of the big changes I would like to see is 2 rounds where each team plays each other team twice before they have the final series.
I think we ought to play more games. If we're exposed with top players, they need to play more of this type of high standard game. And so our home and away will be pretty good.
Trevor Lloyd, marketing manager of Berger Paints, says his company is looking forward to next season when hopefully more games will be taken into the communities.
Well, the next season, obviously, I want to see more games being played outside of Kingston, more in the other parishes. I think that is one of the ways in which the base of the sport can build as well. You want to make sure that the other parishes embrace this competition as if it's their own.
And just before we wrap things up, let's join the Sunshine Girls at the Victoria Jubilee Hospital.
To have these girls who are our stars, they represent Jamaica literally on the world stage, to come and partner with us is something that we're truly appreciative of.
We're the Sunshine Girls and we're strong enough to come here and paint some of the rooms here. It is something good.
The girls, who are preparing for the upcoming Commonwealth Games in Scotland, took time out of their training schedule to assist with the Labor Day paint-up activities at the hospital.
It's like training. They're using their hands and they're using their legs. It's a lot of movements. So it's like training for us.
The girls also participated in a nutrition seminar where they were taught the basics of proper nutrition.
It's not just basically training, but also we need psychological training, how we eat. All of this comes into how well we perform.
I can guarantee you that I'm going home to start some changes as it relates to how I eat, what I intake, or even the time of day that I eat. I have to start doing something different as it relates to being a better player on the court.
On that nutritional note, that's how we wrap up the 2014 season of the Berger Elite Netball League. Thanks again to Berger Paints, who made these reports possible, and our congratulations to all the participating teams, and more so to champions Kingston Hummingbirds and MVP of the finals, Stacey and Facey.
CVM Television in association with Berger Paints.
Berger Paints, all the colors of you.
Has just presented highlights of Netball Jamaica's Elite League.